For decades, eyeglasses were viewed through a strictly clinical lens. They were a functional tool, often considered a social burden, designed to solve a single physical defect in the human eye. This chart shows the industry's historical growth compared to current projections. While demand for vision correction used to be stable and predictable, the market is now accelerating toward a valuation of over $330 billion by 2034. This acceleration is happening even as medical procedures like LASIK reach a global scale of 30 million surgeries per year, a trend that directly reduces the total population that actually needs corrective lenses. To counter the loss of medical patients, the industry initiated a strategic pivot. They began treating the bridge of the nose as the most visible, high-traffic real estate in the consumer market. By rethinking the frame's purpose, manufacturers are turning a medical necessity into a multifaceted device, one that can carry health data, their social identity, and digital tools simultaneously. The foundation of this expansion is built on biology. Human eyesight is declining globally, creating a massive, involuntary demand for vision correction. Research from the World Health Organization suggests this is more than a localized trend. By 2050, roughly 50% of the world's population is expected to be myopic. This bar chart tracks the rise of computer vision syndrome alongside our daily screen time. As we spend more hours looking at digital displays, the medical need for specialized anti-glare and anti-fatigue glasses rises accordingly. In Europe, this medical demand is reinforced by an aging population. As the share of citizens over 65 increases, so does the guaranteed baseline for high-margin products like progressive lenses. Unlike other retail categories, where buying is a choice, the eyewear industry relies on a physically dependent customer base. If you can't see, you have to buy the product. The industry capitalized on this dependency by moving into emerging markets. In regions like China and India, they've successfully marketed premium eyewear as a primary symbol of a middle-class lifestyle upgrade. Manufacturing has followed this shift toward exclusivity. Brands are increasingly using aerospace materials like titanium and offering personalized frames created through high-precision 3D printing. The transition from clinical tool to fashion centerpiece was confirmed when major brands began appointing cultural figures, like A$AP Rocky, to lead their creative vision. Controlling this shift requires immense operational scale. Companies like Luxottica now manage the entire chain, from the factories that build the frames to the luxury brands that dictate global trends. Today, the price of a pair of glasses often has very little to do with the cost of the lenses. Consumers are paying a massive premium for the social status the frames represent. Because glasses are already a daily requirement for billions, technology companies identified them as the most logical way to put hardware on the human body without creating new social friction. By integrating Meta AI into established Ray-Ban designs, tech giants bypass the visual awkwardness of previous wearables. These specific frames house built-in cameras and microphones, allowing live video calling, text translation, and AI object identification without looking at a screen. To drive adoption, they disguise this hardware inside familiar, culturally significant designs, including high-profile collaborations with brands like Scuderia Ferrari. By embedding artificial intelligence inside a luxury item people already want to wear, tech companies have found a way to make wearable hardware feel like a natural extension of style rather than a specialized tool. This Venn diagram shows how the eyewear market has evolved. Clinical necessity, luxury branding, and big tech have converged, with smart eyewear sitting at the exact intersection of all three industries. This $300 billion evolution is the result of a deliberate strategy, taking a physical requirement and turning it into a high-margin digital interface. The move toward the next generation of personal computing won't be driven by bulky headsets or strange gadgets that feel out of place in public. Instead, the transition will be almost invisible, happening inside an item that half the people you know already put on their faces every single morning.